After losing the ace-king hand, I buy in for a bunch more. I'm in for piles of cash, and let's go. Battling deep stacked, we've got to win some money today. The following hand I recorded a little late. I have queen 4 of spades under the gun on the straddle. There's a cutoff raise to 100. Small blind calls, I call, so 3 ways to a flop, which gives me a flush draw in 9-7-3. Action checks all the way around on this flop, so we get to see a free turn, which is the bink 5 of spades. Awesome. Finally have a value hand and a good one at that. And when the small blind checks over to me, I bet near the size of the pot to 300, hoping to just get some value. And the cutoff player decides on a call. So now building a pot here, hoping to get more value. The river is the jack of hearts. With a little bit more than $900 in the middle here, I just want to get max value. People must think I'm tilted at this point, which granted, it might be true. But I have such a strong hand, and I've got to make up some money that I've been losing the past few ones. So I fire out $1,500 in the middle, an overbet, and a pretty big one at that. And this player thinks for a little bit and ends up calling. We got action. I show the queen high flush, and that is going to be way good. I finally win a really big pot, or at least a chunky one at that. It feels nice to end this losing streak of hands back into the swing of things. The following hand, things are going well, and strap in your seatbelts, just pay attention. I have ace 4 of hearts in the big blind, and there's a cutoff raise to $150. The button next to act 3 bets to 525. Small blind folds, and I peel my cards here. It's a fun hand to play. I'm out of position against the 2 latest positions that can be raising wide. On top of that, the button player is the one that I battled with when I had ace king. So definitely seems like a really good spot to 4-bet light here, given the late position raise, late position 3-bet. I'm going to go for it, and we're playing plenty deep against these players. I size up to a 4-bet to $1,575, about 3x the 3-bet out of position. Anyways, luckily the cutoff player folds, so he doesn't have a whole lot, and the button, definitely not one to back down from pressure. He ends up making the call. Let's play a monster pot with what I would consider not the best hand that I would ever 4-bet with. Anyways, the flop gives me some life. It's jack 5-5, 2 hearts. Got the nut flush draw with a big pot coming again. Let's hit our flush draw this time, please, dealer. I start off with a small bet of just $1,000. A little sprinkle as to what could happen here. And for $1,000, he makes the call. Come on, dealer, you know what to do. The turn, deuce of hearts, let's go. Finally, we've been grinding all night long. And I have the nut flush in a massive 4-bet pot. Once again, here, definitely time to bet, obviously, because I have basically the nuts. I sized to 1,800, a little bit small once again, as usually in 4-bet pots, I'm just going to have 1 pair at best. And for $1,800, he's not going anywhere once again. He makes the call, so it seems like he's got a pretty strong hand. And when the river comes an inconsequential 4 of diamonds, there is roughly $9,900 in the middle, and it seems like this guy has a pretty strong hand. I'm not sure if this guy's going to fold a jack or an overpair in this situation if I bet big, so let's put that to the test. For pure value, I fire out $8,500, almost a pot-sized bet here, and he doesn't take too long before flicking in a call. I show my hand, and that's it. Scoop all the chips my way. He ends up somehow showing a 5. So a massive cooler here. Maybe he had ace 5 suited? Not sure what he could have, but pretty sick that this hand happened. And I win a $27,000 pot my way. Just wow. All that patience and some run bad earlier on the session. Things finally went my way here. Hitting a flush draw and coolering trip 5s in a 4-bet pot.